she, Honey Hirami, is going to be a critical player for Akarana today.
Yeah, no doubt she will be. Glenn Shees offers just that huge work rate through the middle of the field and just giving her team some guidance through the pack there, and also acting as an additional pivot, helping out her halves as well.
Yeah, she's really good off the ball too, Charlotte Scanlon, a very good defender. Got a glimpse there of the referee for this clash, Joseph Green. We're at Waitakere. Looking forward to this clash, the grand final for the 2020 season. This team here going for their 11th title in a row. It is stacked, full of Kiwi Ferns players. 9 of this team have been named in the wider squad for the Samoan Test next week. And we are underway. Kiri Maitua gets it underway, and it's going to be Akarana in wet conditions with the first possession, and straight away, welcome to the final. Wirakohu with a big shot there on number 10, Daniel Strickland. An exciting start. Hopefully this rain won't be around for too long, but it has been very heavy in the last half an hour. It is forecast to clear, so hopefully that will happen. As Ruth Fai plays the ball now, Albert Jones, Lyshon Albert Jones, the co-captain of the Sakarana team, niece of Stacey Jones. Great rugby league pedigrees. Hansen gets her hands on the ball. Out it comes, wider of the ruck this time. Fortu Moala playing in the centres. You'll see a lot of numbers that don't correlate to the positions, but we'll work our way through that as Hansen in the halves out to Albert Jones. And good to see Akarana getting to the end of their set. And Amber Carney has lost it backwards, and Pahu Carney has knocked it on. And that's going to be the challenge today, Honey. How is ball control in these wet conditions?
Yeah, I mean, great opening set from the Akarana ladies there, and they're pretty stoked with themselves. I mean, it's a massive hit up here right from the get-go, and the defense coming in from Kat Wirakohu is dominating. But again, Auckland looking to strike early.
So great opportunity here for Akarana early in this contest. No RP Nichols today. That's a huge loss, isn't it? Boy, oh boy, what a big loss. Former Counties player, been playing for Akarana this season. No Jules Newman today with that steadying influence in the centres. Here's Whites handling the ball. Bit of a wrapper-on play. Now, Malaysia's wearing 6, but she's actually playing fullback. She's offloaded the ball. Akarana have to be careful here. And tidying it up is Kaya Atai, who's actually wearing 4, but playing in the second row on this right edge. Young player with lots of promise. Vili a dummy half. Now it comes to Scanlon, and unfortunately it's been dropped by Daniel Strickland.
No advantage.
You can see the intent there from the Counties. Manukau ladies really driving their line speed, getting in the face, putting the Akarana ladies under some early pressure to retain that ball, because it is wet out there. It's pouring.
It's not easy, is it? Charlotte Scanlon wearing 9 once again this week, but playing at loose forward. Looking at the back of the scrum there, the experienced player.
Open.
All up. Counties Manukau have 8 on the field today who named in the wider Kiwi Fern squad for that test against Samoa next week, and Akarana have 4 in their team. Matua back in the centres for this clash today. Last couple of games, Counties Manukau have been at 5'8". Rota at dummy half. Back on the cutback comes Smalley.
22
Second start for her in a row.
Hold. Go 3.
Rota. That's Amber Carney up. That's Stowers. Good defence so far from Akarana in these first couple of minutes. Remember, 2 35-minute halves in women's rugby league. Totari with a kick to end the set. Malaysia running back here. Malaysia Kunwayu.
Front 10.
Good return of the football for the 18-year-old, although it might have been hit hard there. Oh, she's lost it, in fact.
Just check this.
She had that grimace on her face, didn't she?
Yeah, I just looking how she fell. Actually, I think her ankle looked like it went underneath her in the tackle here. She see the big carry and get in there in numbers on John Sowie. You see her ankle just go under.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the initial contact actually rocked her as well, didn't it? Malaysia, versatile player. She played in the centres and on the wing in this year's competition.
Take your time.
She's only 18 from the Richmond Roses Club. She's going to have to guts it out here because they won't want to lose a key player like her early like this.
How's our start been, Show? Good distance?
Well, as they work over that ankle, we've got Warangi Kopu
Jack side?
with us as well. Warangi, what have you made of the start of Akarana so far?
At the scrum up here.
Yeah, tēnā kōrua. It's not too bad. To be fair, the amount of rain that they've had down here, it's a little bit of a reprieve in the weather at the moment as we see one of these Akarana Falcon girls just get attended to. But I was just thinking that this water, it might even things up a little bit between these two teams. If Akarana can actually, that they can get their share of possession throughout this game, they could be in with a chance of actually taking advantage of this wet weather football. There's little change of directions that we've seen from both sides already have sort of caused defenders to stumble a little bit and find a little bit more gap skills of finding their front. So it's be interesting to see how this game plays out.
Yes, indeed. Harata Butler right on the end of the bench there, not playing today. And thankfully this weather has lifted just a little bit, but this is a long injury break here for Malaysia. Remember when these two teams met in pool play, 40-10 Counties won that clash. Of course, finals day today. We have the men's game at 4 o'clock. Don't forget about next weekend's Festival of Rugby League. We're back at Mount Smart. Haven't been to Mount Smart all year. Just drives me nuts, honey. But we'll be there next week for the test matches and the men's residence game as well on the Sunday, and a good schoolboys clash coming up too on the Sunday as well. Looking forward to those two games.
Time on. When you're ready, stay in.
So Malaysia staying on the field as Counties. Fresh set here, only 20 metres out. Pretty crucial for Akarana here to hold out. As Fetarika sets it up.
Hold. Go one.
Rota looks to the right but stays on the left. That's Smalley.
Okay, out together.
Akarana, good defence. They've slowed the ball down nicely on that tackle. Can that continue? Here's a hard straight run.
Back here.
Inside the 10 come Counties. A good run, and there comes the penalty. It's a good run.
That's penalty. Bring it over, Crystal.
So all this will mean will be a fresh set of 6 here for Counties Manukau. Here's Smalley again. She's really looking for work early in this contest.
Go. On the line and hold. Go. One.
Right in the shadow of the posts. Fetarika. Albert Jones holds her up in the tackle.
On the line and wait. Go two.
Rota. Here's a chance for Counties Manukau. This is Ambakani going close.
Okay, easy, ladies. Just
But Vili with a good tackle for Akarana this time.
Hold. Go three.
Rota. Smalley. It is. She's handled the ball a lot in these first 4 minutes. We've got some sunshine all of a sudden. Oh, poor pass from Rota.
Backwards.
It's gone backwards, though. Totari cleans up.
Thank you.
Jean-Sal Totari on the last tackle now, Counties Manukau. Bit of a messy set so far from them. Good defence, though, from Akarana. Fetarika with the kick. It's cross-field. Couple of players out here. The catch is brilliant. But it's gone dead in goal. Matua so close to the opening try.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great kick originally coming off Ricochet Lamalu there. Nice up high in the air and see Kere go for it. Just unfortunate to not get it down right before the line there, but that's great chase from the centre, Kere Matua.
Well, what do they like off their line now? Now this is Vaha Kolo, a young player with oodles of pace on the wing. She's also named in the Kiwi Ferns 28-player squad, the initial 28-player squad, which has been cut to 19 tomorrow.
Go two.
That was Fortu Moala.
Thank you.
And now Daniel Strickland. Stowers in there making a good tackle to lock forward for County. She's in the headgear. Scanlon. Albert Jones. Adventurous play here for Akarana as they shift it out to Latour Williams.
Go three.
Albert Jones again.
Outside. Oh, God.
Not a bad set there from Akarana. Now, the last time Carney dropped it, and she's dropped it again. Well, the importance of getting to the end of your sets is highlighted already, honey.
Yeah, I mean, I'm liking the energy of the Akarana ladies here. They're completing their set and they're getting to the kick and they're putting some massive pressure on the likes of Leishon, putting the ball really high, making it really difficult for Amber Carney at the back there to recollect that ball. And so this is great attacking opportunity for the Akarana ladies.
Well, last time they didn't go over, but they've got a prime opportunity here.
Come together. Win. Head right in. Where you go. Stay in. Yep. Out.
Out it comes. Now Hansen. Malaysia looks to have shrugged off that ankle injury. Ambitious offload, almost a strip there too. Faha Koral's lost it.
Again, I think we put it down to the wet football, although the rain has cleared the turf out there is still quite wet, and the ball is seeming to be quite a bit of a hard to handle at the moment. But we take it back to the county's defence. They're getting in numbers and really making it hard for those ball carriers.
Now, honey, you won your match this morning to win the championship. Of course, we're all looking forward to seeing you hopefully run out. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I'm stoked that our Upper Central Stallions took the win, a tight win against the Auckland Vulcans this morning, 14-12, I think the final score was. So it's just a great celebration of Women's Rugby League.
Well, looks like we might not have you in the commentary box next week, which would be a little strange. But you'll be out on the field. Now, Pahukani
Back here. Hold. Go.
plays the ball on the 30. Rota. Nice angled run this time.
No more 12. Back here. Hold
What a
on.
call who it is. No, in fact, that's Federica. She's shown out strongly already, the Kiwi Ferns International. Nice pass from Rota and Smalley. Space behind the ruck.
Back here.
She said goodbye to Ruth Vi, who got bumped big time. Totari to complete the set. It's a good set from counties coming off their own line. And Malaysia
Clean pick.
forced to go back. There's a big defence on her from Matua.
Hold. Go. What? No more 7.
Totari and Stowers with the tackle. 4 counties. Now away goes for Tumawala.
Move, Crystal. Back here.
No risks football from Akarana at the moment is Vili. Oh, well. What a Kohu, not for the first time in the match, just buries an opponent. Is there a dent in the grass? Leishon Albert Jones. That might find the touch. Unfortunately, Wura Manosa,
Thank you.
even her great pace, couldn't catch up with that ball, but a good kick.
Yeah, the likes of Leishon Albert Jones really getting to the kickers. That's where she's strong. She uses her kicking game. Can see they're trying to play in territory. They want to get down in their end of the field, which is good set. But on the flip side of that, you've got the likes of John Sal, Totari doing the same. She's finding space out the back. So, I mean, we're in a real arm wrestle here in the opening 10 minutes of this match.
Yeah, it's been very even, hasn't it? Quite a high standard so far. Of course, as we mentioned, next week that Kiwi Ferns team to play Whetu Samoa. Looking forward to bringing you that live on Sky Sport next Saturday from Mount Smart Stadium. And the Niue Tonga game as well prior to that. Well, Federica's found some space right off the scrum. Just Akarana, just a fraction slow there to break.
Go, old one.
Rota.
Under.
Totari back into Amber Carney.
No more 9. Stand square. Hold. Go to benchmarker.
Just on the right this time.
Line off the ball. Back here. Wait. Go, 3.
Stowers. Into the 30 she comes.
Stand 4. Here. Hold. Go, 4.
Rota. Totari.
Leave.
Oh, here's a big chance with a Kohu who's been damaging. Matua inside the 10. Strong player. Kiri Matua. Māori All-Stars player from earlier on in the year. Last play now as Carney plays dummy half. Rota finds some space behind the defensive line. Wurmanosa's knocked it on. Oh, gee. Tough bounce, but probably should have been taken.
Scrum's here.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. And also there, but look at Kat Whittakohu. She's been so effective in this opening 10 minutes. Defensively, she's put on about 3 massive hits, and then just the smarts there of Crystal Rota putting the chip through there, and unfortunately, she's unable to collect it. Wuramenosa.
So just a slight delay in proceedings here. Clementine Vardia is looking to get on there for Akarana.
She offers some big impact off the bench, the likes of Clementine Vardia. I think scoring in almost every game in this Premiership competition.
So Malaysia is still bothered by that ankle. Now Counties, what's an opportunity for them? 10 metres out.
Where you go? Out! Blind.
Here's a play off the back. It's Rota looking to draw in multiple defenders to free up space for Federica, who's strong in that right centre position. Didn't work though.
Go, one.
So they might just barge their way over instead. That's brighter.
Up now, ladies. Hold on the line. Go, play on. 1, 2.
Rota. No luck for Webber. She's close though, Geneva Webber.
Go, 3.
Rota, they're just going to barge over. They held her up. Referee might award the try here. Yes, the try's coming. And there is the try for Counties Manukau. Whittakohu has gone over to score the try, and it's a great reward for her. She has been hugely dominant in the opening stanza.
Yeah, no one better to score this try than Kat Whittakohu. Her skill set, you know, she's not your normal prop. She can offload, she can tackle, she can kick, she can do amazing things. And just getting her close to the line, she is so hard to stop. Probably Charlotte Scanlon there, guilty of shooting out on the fullback, opening up that space. And Kat's very smart to get in under that, just tuck in behind the post there and get over for her team.
Yeah, Whittakohu has gone over to score the try, and that's her, let's have a look, her 3rd try of the season so far. In fact, her 4th try. Damaging player. Papakura Sisters is her club.
Don't pull it.
Former rugby union player as well. And now Matua with this handy conversion attempt. So easy conversion there for Matua, and Counties Manukau on the board. It took them a little bit longer than they were expecting. 14th minute there, but 6 points to 0 is the score.
Just Kat Whittakohu there, originally out of the Northland zone there. She came down and helped coach with the Northland Swords women's side in the championship round in Nationals last week. I mean, she continues to give back to the game, and she's been a dominant force for this Counties Manukau team right throughout this Premiership competition.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing her next week, perhaps. We'll see what the selectors will be thinking in the next 24 hours or so with that team to be named. Wairangi, where's your umbrella?
Yeah, the umbrella's been put away. The glasses are actually being put on. It's sort of nice and warm down here, which actually probably makes for a little bit difficult conditions as well, because these girls are going to get a little bit hot and sweaty. That ball's going to get a little bit greasy. Security obviously is the major thing for both these teams as they look to hold on to the ball and put pressure on each other going forward. But yeah, I mean, Counties, that's their game. That try that they scored there, that's their game. The big ladies up the middle just doing damage to that middle of the field, as we see another big run from Counties as well. So look to them to just keep going back there, and hopefully that middle for Akarana can hold on.
Well, that run there was Whittakohu again. If we were awarding a player of the match right now, honey, it's her, and absolutely daylight.
Oh, 100%. I mean, she runs as a constant threat every time she touches the ball. And then defensively, if you're smart, you just don't run anywhere near her.
Unfortunately, that's not going to stop her. But someone's got to get stuck in.
Thank you. Back here, ladies.
But I take your point.
Hold for the tip. Wait for foot. Go.
Veterika's also been very powerful so far, hasn't she? Easily her best game so far of this season. Maitua Veterika playing the ball right there. Rota. Now Weber. Good defence on her.
Okay, stand now.
Good tackle
Go back here.
coming in.
Hold. Go to.
That time from Vardia. Now Brighter.
Hold. Release. Here.
Big ask here for Akarana. They haven't had the ball for a little while as Totari tries the big cutout pass to Thompson. Alexis Thompson.
Okay, no more now. To the line. Hold. Hold. Go. 4.
Totari at dummy half. Here's Matua. Very close to scoring the first try.
Okay, last one, ladies.
Last play now for Counties.
Wait.
Nanako as Rota goes to the open side. There goes the kick from Lamanu. Not a great kick. Pahukani has it. Now Weber. Geneva Weber.
Still last.
There's Lamanu's kick again, but this one straight to Vahaakolo. And Caitlin Vahaakolo to start the set. Akarana at their wrong end of the field.
Hold. Go. 1.
Yeah, you can see Counties there. They're starting to open up a bit more now. And Coach Greg Selwyn said with the wet weather, he wanted to play a short game. Now you can see it started to dry up. They're starting to use the width of the field.
Go. 2.
Oh dear, Fortu Moala, and then the knock-on has come from Turia Quedley, wearing 1 today, coming from the interchange. Turia Quedley, first game of the season, and that's not the end of the field to be making mistakes.
Yeah, we've got to think about this Akarana ladies team. They've had 13 debutants in their squad, and 11 of them are taking the field for this game. And that's huge. I mean, the growth of these girls have shown that they've really earned their spot in this final to have 11 of their debutants coming into this premiership out here playing a final.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty good number, isn't it?
Hold on, I'll tell you when to go. Hey, we're ready. Just make sure you're right in. Okay, where you go. Stay in. Out.
Rota.
Open.
Totari. Straight run from the robust half-back. She's had a very solid season as well. Akarana's defence been pretty good so far. The goal line defence been
Release now. Back here.
pretty decent.
Go 2. Check you.
Wharton it was playing the ball, and Matua's lost that forward. The referee's going to play advantage.
First Counties.
Yeah, a couple of knock-ons there, so they'll come back to a scrum.
Yeah, there's some good defence coming in from Akarana there through the middle. They know that Counties dominate once they get close to their line, so they're really condensing their defence in and trying to get numbers and tackle and putting pressure on those inside ball that went to Kiri Matua.
Yep.
But this is good. Good signs here from Akarana and Counties. They're actually some good intensity to this game. It's a good feeling going on here, honey.
Jack, I'm going short. Head run in and lock.
If you want to feel to
Stay in.
put a jersey on, get back out there for another game today.
No, I don't play in the rain.
Vardia.
Okay, let her go.
Hopefully it's not raining next week, folks, because we want Honey out there playing for the Kiwi Birds. Oh, some solid defence again. Crystal Rota this time.
Here. Hold.
Good front-on
Hold.
defence.
Go 2.
Avili. It's Rufai.
Off it out 15. That's clear. Wait.
Holly Wade it is, playing the ball now, Vili. Albert Jones.
Outside. Defensive.
Turua Quedley.
Move now. Back here. Hold here. Hold here. Go. 4.
First game of the season, off the interchange in the final. Wearing Api Nichols'
Okay, last one.
jersey.
Here. Hold.
Fitalika, good tackle there on Charlie's White. Versatile player now. Let's see if Albert Jones. Oh, wow, that was a great catch from Carney. Didn't get any help from her teammate, though, did she?
Yeah, just a bit of miscommunication there. Again, I'm liking what Leishon Albert Jones is doing with the Akarana team. She seems to be jamming really hard on that left fringe there, and then she kicks down the same fringe, which turns those Counties ladies around and then makes them have to run it out.
15 minutes to go in the first half. Just the one try score by Wirakohu. And there's some great defence coming in again from Akarana. Fortu Moala this time. That was really exciting.
Absolutely, pushed her back a decent 10 metres. That was great defence. And again, puts on a good hit on Ambakani.
Well, she has been showing out nicely for Akarana on defence as Tautari looks to find some space behind Woodham Inosa. This time, the young winger sets it up.
Back here, hold. Go, one.
Turua Quedley offloads in the tackle. Tackling is pretty fierce from both teams in this contest. Latour Williams. No penalties for any slow play the balls, which is interesting. Now Hansen with the kick this time, and she's found space behind Carney. Good distance on that kick. So Amber Carney. Good chase from Vaha Akolo. Fortu Moala again in there. Oh, it's a great shot there from Vaha Akolo. Boy, Akarana, if they could lure a error here. Tautari.
Back here. Wait. Go, 3.
Holy smoke. Who was that? That's Wirakohu again, isn't it? Who else? Rota. Federica. Hasn't she gone looking for work in this game so far? Rota with the kick.
Thank you.
Found space between the fullback and winger. And Turua Quedley, who's out there now, it looks like, for Malaysia, whose game might have come to a conclusion. She might have succumbed to that ankle injury. That means basically Akarana are down to their third string fullback for the rest of this final. Woodham Inosa.
Hold here. Wait. Go, 2.
Good hard charging run from Holly Wade here.
Release it now.
Wearing 3, but playing off the interchange as a front rower. Vardia used as a decoy this time. Hansen, nice change of tactics. Hansen using her ex-football skills here. Oh, hang on, she's been held back there. What would the referee do here? Now Carney.
Gotta be a penalty.
Referee will be a penalty, and will he? Simban Amber Carney here. That'll be an interesting call. Because if that was a professional, good example of a professional foul, surely.
Yeah, absolutely. Blatant foul play there. And that was a great awareness from... You see Carly Hansen here. You know, the little chip through, she saw the space and backed herself. We know she's got a soccer background, so she puts it to foot here, goes again, and then you see here Amber Carney with the shove back. Yeah, she's lucky not to be sent off for that.
Yes, she's still on the field, Amber Carney. But excellent play from Carly Hansen. So the Akarana team is fired up here and excited. But can they convert the opportunity? This is the third time we've seen them down in the red zone. Now Vardia, who's been hugely impressive off the bench for Akarana in the 3 round robin matches, plays the ball there. Now that's gone backwards. Oh, referee says it's gone forwards. Scanlon, was she in the road there, honey?
Oh, I think it was a miscommunication, really. They needed to stick to the basics there. They've got some big ball runners. They needed to just send them in here. You see the ball here, whether she was wanting to go the back door to LaShawn Albert Jones, but hits the block runner. Yeah, missed opportunity.
And that is the difference, isn't it? It's just the execution at the moment. Actually, if you think about it, Akarana have had more realistic opportunities to score than Counties Manukau have in this game so far.
Yeah, I mean, technically and tactically, they seem to be really understanding what they want to do attack-wise, and Counties probably need a bit more organisation.
Whoa, this is ridiculous.
Or you just give it to her and she bumps off 3 players for you.
What a kohu.
Stand up. Go, 1.
Well, it looks like she's finally off the field, Akarana. Now, is that a loose carry or a penalty? It's a loose carry, it's play on. So Kohu off the field now, and let's see if we can get some more enthusiasm. What a stint she's had. 25 minutes of pure aggression. Almost truculent play from her.
Back here. Here. Hold.
She has been absolutely looking for some real aggression and delivered it. Now, there's a penalty.
As you go to ground. Mark's here. Bring it over. Yeah, just there. What are you doing, tap? There you go. Play on!
So, here comes another opportunity. Is Scanlon the co-captain? 5 metres out.
Go, 1.
Got to get to the end of their set here at the very least, and there's another penalty as Atai
Nothing quick. Nothing quick.
falls the victim of a high tackle.
Quick.
Varia!
Nothing quick.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Sorry, guys.
The counters need to be
Back here.
careful here. This is their 3rd penalty on the line. And as the rain starts to pack in again, Akarana need to just keep their passing short here.
Varia, they go that same tactic. The counties were awake and aware that time.
Hold. Go, 1.
Vili at dummy half. Oh, there could be an obstruction there as... Yes, there was the obstruction. Yeah, unfortunately, Atai ran around behind a player. The counties Manukau, they hang on.
Yeah, they get let off the hook there. Probably patience for both these teams as the rain starts to pack in here. Again, Charlotte Scanlon probably just a bit of mixed communication there on what lines they need to be running.
So counties Manukau away, they come Federica, who's been superb in this game so far. There's Rota. Fires it out. Ryder is playing the ball. Here comes Smalley.
12, get up! Back here! Wait! Go, 3.
Crystal Rota at dummy half. Fortu Moala hovering around looking to make another tackle. She's been arguably Akarana's best defender so far in this game. Now Totari on the short side. They're running at Matua looking for the offload perhaps.
Okay,
Not this time for Kiri Matua. Rota here with green pasture in front of her. Nice pass out to Weber. That tackle needs to be made. Still the last play here. Salamanu.
Outside, touch out.
And it's gone backwards. Play on. Excellent play from Akarana to shut down the options out wide there, honey.
Yeah, I mean, I'm liking the battle out on that fringe with Leishon Albert-Jones and Ricochet Lumalu. I mean, they play similar games and they're having a great battle out on those fringes, really nullifying each other's threats.
Lator Williams playing the ball as back come Akarana into Counties Manukau territory. Probably had a territorial dominance in these first 28 minutes. As we close in on the last 7 minutes until half-time as Hansen. Back it comes. Akarana set it up through Kaya Atai. And that will be a scrum to Counties Manukau. Atai, young player, just in her teenage years, but just a couple of key errors made by her in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, her mum was a Kiwi Fern a few years ago. Fronted it, I think, our 2017 World Cup, actually. And, yeah, Charlene Atai, great to see her young daughter out here having a go. But, again, just some of those errors creeping in, and you can put it down probably to the lack of experience in the Akarana team, needing to ensure that they nail those 1%ers.
Well, Lamanu. What a core who's standing on the sideline there. Looks like she wants to get back out there. The nightmare wants to come back on for Akarana. Here comes Federica. And she is back on there now with a Kohu. So just a short break for her. Weber.
Back here. Wait. Go 3.
Might have to sort that ponytail out. Here comes Rota. Rota looking for space. Federica might have been taken early there. She was. Well, his experience right there. Rota and Fetarika, two mainstays of the Kiwi Ferns in recent years.
There you go.
And yes, Fetarika off and running again.
Let it go now! Back here!
Taken by Wade.
Go, one.
Well, it has absorbed a ton of pressure here, haven't they?
Four, let it
Weber.
go! Back here! Hold. Go, two.
Totari. Here's Wirakohu running wide of the ruck. Matua, and Matua strolls in. Try assist this time to Wirakohu. And the big damaging ball runners at Counties Manukau have out wide. They really come to the fore for that try.
Yeah, I mean, they call them the Twin Towers. When the likes of Wirakohu teams up with Kere Matua, we know that it's going to be so hard to handle. And you see, when Kat Wirakohu gets the ball and she runs this outside line here, you see her, she gets the ball early from downtown and then she gets on the outside of a centre, and that's what I'm talking about, a prop that plays like a back, gives that ball early to Kere and no one's stopping. Too big, too strong. Kere's over for the second try for Counties Manukau.
Well, let's go to Wairangi Corporate again, and Wairangi, this has been some decent rugby league, good standards so far in this game.
Yeah, really good standards. And, you know, counties have had to weather a lot of the storm. I'm not using any puns there, but they've had to weather it a lot off the Akarana side. They're very spirited. I'm a little bit, I have been surprised actually by how enthusiastic Akarana is. I know it's a grand final, but I thought, you know, maybe with a couple of their key players out, they might not put up a big effort in this one. But it's, you know, it's been a fantastic game so far, and that's the second time really that Akarana has been a little bit short on their right side in defence, and the counties have taken advantage, and they've got some strong players out that left side, and I suppose put their biggest and strongest player out there as well, and you come up with a try like that.
Well, Matua's not successful with that kick, so the score remains 10 points to 0, 8 minutes to play until half-time.
Yeah, and the ball here from John Sow, early delivery, and again, Kat Wirakohu to get on the outside. As Coach Greg Sowan mentioned in his interview, 11 of these ladies out here played in the Māori Nationals last week with their captain, Crystal Rota, taking away MVP, and most of these ladies playing for the Umatahi team who took the tournament out. So that's 5 games last weekend, and now they're out here playing a final win. That shows the resilience of these ladies.
Yeah, they're tough players, no question about it. Matua going over to score the try. And that's his second try of this National Women's Premiership, Sky Sport National Women's Premiership this season. I mean, in a way, we're just fortunate to have some domestic rugby league this season. Of course, earlier during the season, it wasn't going to happen. Yes, a superb run of the football here. What a return of the football from Geneva Weber.
Back here, get here.
Played centre against Akarana when these two teams met in pool play. Here through the trap, she prefers the second row. It's Crystal Stowers, hits it up.
We can see why when she makes dominating runs like that off the back fence.
Here's Wirakohu again. She has been absolutely phenomenal. Rota, great pass. Matua offloads in the tackle. Totari. Counties Manukau starting to warm up now.
Hold. Go, 4.
Rota.
4.
Taken now is Kelly Maipi. Back from injury. Hasn't played the last 2 games. Rota. And it's going to be Totari with the kick. Pahukani chasing through. Bounce is important here. White, tall player. She's got it back, and Woodham Inosa to start the set for Akarana.
Back in, hold. Go, 1. You're right.
Here's White.
Okay. Open square. Hold.
Albert Jones at dummy half. Here's the fullback, Turua Quedley. Stow was not the biggest player, but she'll tackle right to the 80th minute of this game. Vaha Kolo. There's the pass out to Fortu Moala. Oh, Wirakohu in there. Nice to put another good shot on. Vili. Hansen. Finishes that set, and Ambakani with the catch. He tries to run around them. Uramanosa. Finally, she's taken by White. Be one of actually Akarana's better players through the season. Very versatile player. Now Carney on a trademark run into the centre of the field.
Back here. Hold. Go. 2.
Rota.
Move. Back here. Wait.
Counties Monaco really starting to move in there as a penalty. It's Ashley Smalley. He just held on that a fraction too long.
Yeah, Isha Smalley has been really effective for her team. Puts her hands up and says, yep, I'll take it forward. And defensively, she's quite effective. What I like most about her is her footwork at the line.
On the line and hold.
Might be it is. Another former Kiwi Ferns player, Rota. It's Smalley getting very close.
Stand up and play it. Hold. Go. 2.
Smalley plays the ball, Rota. Where's Wirakohu? There she is with her hands on the ball. It's Matua. It's that combination again. Too strong and powerful. And Matua gets her second try.
Yeah, this left French having a whole lot of fun out here with them all linking. John Sal, Kat and Kitty. I mean, they're just so hard to handle, and they look like they're enjoying it as we go to the last 4 more minutes of this game. But you can see here, it's just the quick ball delivery. John Sal taking it to the line, and the quick hands here from Kat Wirakohu for Kitty to go over for her second try of this match. Great work from Counties.
Yeah, Matua's second try. And that left edge is starting to really cook with the gas, Wairangi.
Yes, indeed. It's just unfair, isn't it, really? To be fair, like you got to give credit to the middle pack of the Counties girls, because they're doing all the damage up the middle, and they actually, a couple of really big runs up the middle of the field there, and it drags so many numbers of the Akarana Falcons into the middle of the park that, the poor centre and winger out here, and Caitlin Vahakolo, that they were just stretched for numbers. And once again, you get the big girls out there who are sort of lining up against a couple of sort of smaller wingers and centres, and they're all over them. And so, yeah, you're right. Why change it if it's working?
So 3 tries. Here's Matua. With the conversion attempt. 1 from 2 so far. And that will remain just the one successful attempt. So 14 points to nil. A couple of minutes out from half-time. Well, big challenge now for Akarana, isn't it? I mean, unfortunately for them, they've had chances, honey. They've had chances in this first half. Yeah,
Counties has really dominated this closing 10 minutes of this half. Akarana really coming out strong. They had a whole lot of momentum in territory. It's just starting to drop away now, but as long as they come out firing, they've really got to contain Counties as we head into the half.
Yes, they won't want this margin to stretch any further in these last 90 seconds. Absolutely critical.
Stay outside.
So Hansen to restart play. It's Weber again. He returned the football. Good chase. Much better chase this time. Scanlon up there making the tackle. Initial contact. Latour Williams as well as Rota. Smalley. Good charge. Good tackle coming in. It's Fortu Moala again. She's forced a mistake. Well, if we were picking stars for Akarana in the first half, this player right here, Fortu Moala, would be one of them right at the top of the list.
Yeah, she's had a dominating first half, really defensively and on attack. She just puts her head down and gets involved and is willing to come off her centre and get involved in the middle of the field. That's what I like about her. She's big body framed, and she's not afraid to use her size.
Yeah, Mele Fortu Moala, the younger sister of Tuela, of course, has been a fixture, big personality in international rugby league in the last few years.
There you go. Stay in.
Just these last 20 seconds. Here she is, Fortu Moala.
Okay, let him go. Stay here.
This will probably do it for the first half. Wade it is. Veely to Varia. And Varia will be tackled with the ball, and that will be the first half. All done here at Trust Stadium in Waitakere. 3 tries in the first half to Counties Manukau, 2 to Kiri Matua, and 1 to Wirako, who's been the dominant figure in this match. 14-0 here at halftime.
The cat and mouse game has commenced.
The love word.
Well, 14 points to 0 here at Trust Stadium. Hope you're enjoying the grand final of the Sky Sport National Women's Rugby League Premiership for 2020. Counties Manukau going for the 11th title in a row in the box seat with 3 tries in this first half. And Akarana Falcons certainly haven't been lacking in attitude. Crystal Rorta might be in her gloaming years now, honey, but she's been as good as ever in this first half.
Yeah, I mean, I think both captains have been really effective. You look at likes of Charlotte Scanlon. She's the captain of Akaranga. She's probably the most experienced player that they've got out on the field today. She does a great job of keeping the belief amongst these young and inexperienced players and continues to lead by example both on and off the field.
So here we are underway in the second half, and it's Amber Carney settling it down for the first carry. Nice carry to Alicia Bryder. Didn't play last week. Hoping to have a season in Australia this year was Bryder, but unfortunately, of course, COVID-19 put paid to that after just 1 game for the Burleigh Bears. There she is again. Good carry.
Back here, and wait. Hold it,
Rota at dummy half. Inside the 20 that was, or the 40 rather, so kicked quite early in the counter. Malaysia's back out there now, had that injured ankle. Yeah, she's a strong player. She needs to get rid of that one. That's not a bad return of the football. All ends up.
Back here, must hold. Go, 1.
Fahakolo.
Hold! Stand down.
Weber making the tackle.
Go, 2.
Albert Jones, wide of the ruck they go. Bit of space here. Wuramanosa, have to be careful not to be thrown into touch. Albert Jones will take the tackle right on the halfway line.
Okay, square.
Turua Quedley, Lator Williams. Scanlon went without it. Messi from Akarana. Hansen.
Oh,
Dear me. The 4-2 Moala goes back to tidy up. Strong defence coming in on Pauline Hunt, who's out there now for Akarana. Start the second half. Here's an attacking kick from Hansen. Nicely gathered. And Counties Manukau have the ball. Carney. Amber Carney, that is. There was good gather from Alexis Thompson just a moment ago as Carney plays the ball. Federica. Here's Rota. Maipi it is playing the ball. Weber closer to the ruck this time. She's starting to come into the game nicely. Geneva Weber now the back rower. Inside the 20, Rota. Plenty of runnings, pasture for her. Oh, it's a powerful run for the line from Lamanu. Lamanu goes over and scores the try. And Counties looking and getting that breathing space.
yeah, I mean, they come out of the second half quite dominant in their first defensive set, and then to turn that ball over, and it all comes off, again, the leadership of the likes of Crystal Rota. They allow her to pick from the back of the ruck there and run too far. She's just a simple drawn pass as she draws in Leishon, and Ricochet Limalu, too big, too strong. She goes over for the opening try of the second half to Counties Manukau.
I wonder if we'll see her in the Whetu Samoa team next week, Lamanu. So excellent play from her. Didn't play in the first 2 games for Counties Manukau. Played in the centres last week, and that wasn't the start Akarana needed or were looking for, Wairangi.
Not indeed, yeah. I mean, I think that's exactly what Counties was after, try and, you know, really dampen the spirits of the Akarana side, because they were at half-time, 14-0 down at half-time. There was plenty of time for them to get back into this game, but that will definitely hinder the spirits of the Akarana side going in to the second half.
So Matua, with just the 1 conversion so far. And that one's looking a bit better. It's waved away, though, from Matua. And that score remains 18 points to 0, 1 from 4. This team can't give up. The Akarana team, still 36 minutes to play. Lamanu playing in 5/8 position today in this game, gets the try. Whetarika and Matu have been very good, haven't they, in this game?
Yeah, it's really good to have her back out there. As you mentioned, she didn't play the Mid-Central game a fortnight ago, so to have her back out here and dominating in that centre position, she offers a great lot of experience to her team.
Hansen with the restart, right down to the try scorer. And back comes Brighter.
Let her go! Back here. Hold! Go. 1 good there.
Faria with the tackle in there, Turu Aquedli for Akarana.
Hold! Go, 2.
That was Mighty with that run, and now Ambakani sniffing around the ruck. She's lost it, and away comes Scanlon.
That's a great strip from Scanlon there, and you saw her attempting it on a couple of players earlier, and she was effective in stripping that ball from Ambakani 1-on-1.
Holly Wade.
Stand now.
Thrown onto her back by some pretty decent tackling. Albert Jones. Latol Williams used as a decoy this time, and back on that angled run.
Up now, Wade. Back here. Wait. Stand up.
Came Malaysia. Now Albert Jones, a dummy half.
Let her go. Back here. Hold.
Well,
go, 4.
if Akarana need a try, it's now as Hansen. Oh, pass was right around the ankles of Fortu Moala, and this could break out here for Matua.
Time off.
We have a player down in back play.
Hold there.
It's Turu Aquedli, the 21-year-old.
Mark it if you want.
Well, she's taken one right on the eye there, it looks like. Yeah. Yep.
Hold. Go, 0.
Oh, Scanlon.
Move now! Back here. Hold.
Goes flying backwards.
Hold. Go, 1.
Whoops. Lost her boot as well as Carney comes away. How do you contain players like Wirakohu? You just got to, I don't know, jump on the back and go for a ride almost, don't you? That's what someone said about Jason Taumalola once upon a time. You just got to enjoy the ride.
Stand down, 12! And square! Must hold! Hold! Go, 3.
Lamanu playing the ball. Brighter. Better tackling this time on her.
Here, hold. Go, 4.
Totari.
Thank you.
Trademark left foot kick. Malaysia.
Knock on.
Wow, Matua came through at a fast rate of knots and got the ball there.
Come here.
Wonder why he mightn't have played on there.
Yeah, you see her, she just takes her eyes off the ball. She's looking up for the contact, and big contact in there from Kiri Matua going for the ball. It's a fair contest, but yeah, bit of a collision there.
Well, you've got to be tough to play rugby league, honey. And Malaysia's been in the wars today. So now Malaysia had that ankle problem in the first half. Has been the victim of a couple of big hits. Turu Aquedli. Debatable whether she'll be able to see out of that left eye tomorrow, I reckon.
Look, I think it's impressive the courage that these young players come out and play against the likes of counties who are dominated with experience and Kiwi Ferns, and they continue to keep fighting. I mean, that's just amazing. You can see the evolution of the game coming through in these players, and they're willing to stay out there and keep fighting. You've got to give them full credit for that.
So, Rowena Malaysia is coming from the field.
Hold up.
No, wait. Wait.
So Vili is coming back on, the hooker. Yes, indeed, Miller Maxine Vili from Te Aratu.
Come together. Come on.
Of course, the Roosters' home ground, not 10-minute drive from here. Whoops, that was knocked on the back there by Rota. Well, she plays with high standards. She'll be a bit ratty with herself there, won't she?
Hold up. Okay, where you go? Stay in.
So a lucky break there for Akarana, but they can't afford errors themselves at this end of the field. Turu Aquedli.
5. Back in, hold. Hold. Go one.
Albert Jones. White.
Off the leg. Back here. Hold. Hold. Yeah, good. Good.
Velia tummy half. Scamper.
Forward. Stand now, 12. Stay square. Hold. Go. 3.
Scanlon.
No more 15. That's here. Hold. Go. 4.
Wade it is. Oh, Vardy has lost it. And Counties Monaco
Knock on.
will have a scrum.
Thank you. Scrum's back here.
Yeah, a few ball handling errors coming in here from both sides as the rain starts to set in again in this game, and it makes it so tricky to be out there when it stops and starts. And you know, the ball handling is such a big part of the game, and both teams probably just needing to shorten up some of their passes and look at just running through the middle, keeping it direct, and possibly not to go wide too early with the within these conditions.
Okay, where you go? Stay in.
Lamanu to feed the scrum. Rota this time. Nice and clean off the back of the scrum. Totari.
22.
Good tackle on her. And who else is it? Fortu Moalo, another very good tackle. Kani. Matua.
One, get up and square. Back here. Here. Go. 2. Thank you. 2.
Totari first receiver this time. Back it comes to Kelly Mikey. Former Kiwi Fern from the 2013 World Cup. This is Wetakohu again. Almost through again. What a force.
Go. 4.
Lamanu. Now Weber. Lamanu with a runaround play.
Still 4.
It was all a bit clunky, as they say.
Back here. Get back. Hold. Go.
Rota. Fetarika uses a decoy. Pahukani. Now Fetarika has her hands on the ball. Maitua Fetarika. Try saving tackle. And now a penalty against Fetarika. Referee gets that one spot on.
Oh, that's great defence from the Akarana side there. She could see they were a little bit disorganised coming out wide and getting the wraparound ball there. As you can see here, Maitua Fetarika decides to take it on, but then makes that second attempt at the line there. Just done for double movement.
Thank you.
Well, that was some big defence from Akarana that time. White to restart play. And Ruth Vi, right on the 20 with the first tackle.
Square marker, hold. Go one.
Scanlon. Big defence again from Counties.
Here, hold. Go two.
Stowers that time, and who else? Witakohu. Hansen.
One in. Move, Simon! Stay square! Wait! Go, three.
Turua Quedley.
Still got it.
Good hands from Fa'akolo.
Go, three. Okay, let it go! Back here. Hold! Go, four. Thank you. Four.
Here comes Scanlon.
Last tackle! Back here. Hold! Hold!
Better set of 6 this time from Akarana. And they get to the kick. Albert Jones taken late.
Good.
And the referee is going to say play on. No call from the touchy. Yes, there is a call. We're on delay there.
Yeah, Layshawn Albert Jones, she's not looking too good back play there. With the late hit coming in from Maitua Whitarika, as you can see here. She actually intentionally puts her elbows up and makes contact with Layshawn's head. She's lucky, very lucky, not to be sent off for that.
Just hold up with respect for your player.
Well, second time we've seen kind of a borderline foul.
Yeah, I'll take the mark here.
With Amber Carney in the first half. Let's not forget that on Monday, the 2nd of February at 7:30 on Sky Sport 3, this documentary, One Fern. Looking forward to this. It's produced by Sky in partnership with the NZOC, covers 100 years of sporting history in New Zealand. And One Fern features great athletes like Daniel Loader, Ian Ferguson, Rob Waddell, Barbara Kendall, Sarah Ulmer, Peter Snell, Lisa Carrington. Gee, there's some New Zealand sporting royalty in that documentary. Sky Sport 3, 7:30. That's this coming Monday. White. Yes. Sky Sport 3 on November the 2nd. Now back to the action. And unfortunately, you need to save me, honey, after that really bad error, unforced error on my part.
Yeah, unlucky from Charlize White there, not able to retain possession of the ball, and she was so close to the line. She had a good run there, but yeah, just again, just those ball handling errors coming into play for Akarana.
Okay,
yes, that error from her equalled my error with the date, no doubt about it. And here's the perfect player off the back of the scrum, Witakohu. Scary thing is Harata Butler is not playing today with that fractured rib. And she has been an equally as dominant force for Counties Manukau in this competition as well.
Yeah, I mean, the pair of them together, they've absolutely dominated this competition, but their whole pack is just so dominating. They continue to push teams back, and yeah, it's been hard to contain this Counties, and then we have Amber Carney out the back making injection runs like this.
That was magnificent backline play from Counties Manukau. Big roll on here for the Stingrays as Totari has the ball. Matua chases this one through, and Pahukani's chasing as well. And there is the try. Alexis Thompson has gone over to score a wonderful Counties Manukau try. Brilliant rugby league all round by this team. 22-0.
It's great to see the experience of the Counties ladies coming through here. Kiremata with the inside ball, and you see Amber Carney goes off on a really good run out the back there. She's brought down, and then again, Krista Rota gives the early feed to John Sao, who puts the kick through, and it's a good chase from Kiremata and Alexis Thompson, who dots down for her team. Great work from Counties Manukau.
Totari's kick was on the money. Fantastic kick from her, Alexis Thompson. Counties player last year as well. Back in the team after being rested last week. It's her second try of the season. Also got one against Canterbury in round 1. Alexis Thompson.
You see both the trainers for both these teams, Leah Witahira and Tasha Davey for the Akarana team, both ex-Kiwi Ferns. And it's the 25-year celebration this year for the Kiwi Ferns. A big function being put on for all the ex-players next week after the Kiwi Ferns match against Whetu Samoa. So a great celebration for New Zealand Women's Rugby League, specifically the Kiwi Ferns.
Yes, and it's the only New Zealand national team which is going to play a test this year. Of course, no Kiwis in action this year. And she got this conversion. Good kick there from Matua. That's 2 from 5 for her. 5 tries in all 4 counties now.
Yeah, as you see here, John Sal Tautari, again, we've talked about her, just the execution of that kick is on point. She's instinctively such a great playmaker. Her tactical awareness to put that kick through and see that no one was covering that space. Great work from John Sal and Alexis Thompson finishing it off for her team.
Yeah, great try, Wairangi, wasn't it?
Yes, indeed. Once again, it's just that dominance up the middle that Counties has had throughout the entire game. You know, they just pull those numbers through the middle and take advantage out wide. In that case, Amber Cunny with the break down the middle, and Caitlin Vahakolo actually had to come in and make that covering tackle, which means she was out of position to actually get back there and cover that kick. So once again, just awareness and experience from the county side.
Oh, Scanlon in there. And they're making a tackle on Whittakohu. Not an easy challenge. We'll task that one. But look at Scanlon. She's back there on Stowers this time. Sharon Scanlon is not lacking in effort. Now Smalley out there to wreak more havoc.
Get back here. Hold. Go 2. She made it to marker. Dropped under.
Weber.
Up now 12. Stay square. Hold. Hold. Go 3.
Lamano getting it back from Federica.
Let it. Play
Good
on.
hands from Pahukani. Hasn't seen much ball in the second half. Pahukani. Very elusive play from the right winger.
Move 12. Back here. Back here. Hold. Go 4.
Rota. Totari. Here's Whittakohu. Whittakohu had players are marked on the outside.
Okay, last one. Hold.
8 metres out.
Go.
And Rota. Lovely pass to Matua Thompson. Going for a second try. She's not going to get there. Good offload to Totari. Now Matua has got 2 tries herself. Whittakohu. Now they're going to look for some space out on this right edge, perhaps. Oh, it's all gone messy and... Oh, dear.
It's just a scrum.
Akarana are going to have more defending to do.
Accidental offside. It's a scrum. County's ball.
You see Counties having a lot of fun out there with the recycle of the ball, number of offloads. They're going one way, then they're coming back the next, and that's what makes them a constant threat on attack. Whoever's touching the ball, they're always looking up. They're always looking for options here. You see the long ball from Crystal out to Kere, and then Alexis Thompson has a go at the line here. She's held up, but managed to get the offload off. John Sell has a go. Kere has a go. Another offload comes in here, and then the ball goes out wide here to the likes of Crystal Stowers, who puts a little kick through, but then there's the accidental offside, so they get a ball back again.
Lamano brings Amber Carney into the back line from fullback. Akarana are awake to that one.
Release.
20 minutes to go.
Go 1.
Counties Manukau looking for their 6th try.
Okay, that's enough, ladies. Let it go.
Okay, square now.
Hold the line. Go 2.
So Federica trying to
That's enough,
drive
ladies.
herself over the line.
Wait. Go 3.
Paiko out there now wearing 18 for Counties Manukau. Rota. Smalley. Good tackle again from Fortu Moala. Defended really well in this game.
Go 4.
Totari. This time Whittakohu used as a decoy, and the tactics worked as Thompson goes in for her 2nd try. 28 points to 0.
Yeah, County's starting to really expose that right edge defence of the Akarana ladies there. They're getting caught out with mismatches and numbers constantly. They need to put 2 numbers on Kere Matua because she is hard to contain, but then they're finding space outside of her with the long balls to Alexis Thompson going in again for her 2nd try of the match here. You can see here again the long ball from Crystal. John Sal takes it to the line, feeds Kere early ball, and then just an easy, quick hands out to Alexis Thompson. Great work from Counties Manukau.
Yeah, it's been the Matua, well, Rota, Matua and Wirakohu show, hasn't it, Wairangi? Those three players in particular have been lethal for the defending champs.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, Greg, I asked Greg Selwyn in the beginning of the match about the experience coming through, and in particular those high-level players that they have in the county side have led their way once again. You feel sorry a little bit for some of the inexperienced girls that the Akarana have got on their side, because they've been tested today, and while they've been valiant in their effort, it's hard to argue with how good the county's women's side is.
Yeah, just been outclassed, haven't they, really? There's Greg Selwyn, who's going to safely navigate his team to another title.
Yeah.
So 28 points to 0, the score remains. 3 tries in each half now. Don't forget, at 4 o'clock this afternoon, so in just over half an hour, we will have game 2 of our double header on finals day between Counties Manukau and Akarana, and that should be a ripper of a game coming up. Remember, the time they played in round robin a few weeks ago finished a draw, 12-all. It was a really thrilling finish to that game as well, as Akarana looked to win it with a last-minute play, but didn't happen. So looking forward to that one kicking off at 4 o'clock. Hope you can stay with us.
Bounce. Cool.
Here's Lamanu. He's had a very strong second half, particularly running the ball.
Get back! Hold! Back here! Here! Here!
Veterika at dummy half. Running straight at June Daniels. Strickland.
Hold! Go 2.
Rota. Good charge at the line there from Paiko.
Back here! Wait! Go.
In fact, that's Biddle who's out there now, Anessa Biddle. Now that's been dropped by Biddle.
Hang on. We'll go 0.
Biddle wearing 16 from the Otahuhu club.
Just here. Hold here.
Another player who's
Hold!
one selection in that wider Kiwi Ferns squad for next week.
It's okay.
As has Charlize White wearing the headgear here for Akarana.
Back here!
And also, let's not forget our Warriors ladies who are sitting in quarantine watching the coverage of this match. Hilda Peters, Canyon Paul, Crystal and Maddie, all in quarantine, ready to come out on Monday. It's been a long 10 weeks for them. And not forgetting Georgia Hale, who picked up the Veronica medal last week. A great achievement from Georgia for all the work that she does on and off the field.
Yeah, wonderful. That was so cool to see, actually, on grand final day last week, wasn't it? To see Georgia Hale deservedly winning that honour. She was beaming, eh? It was pretty cool. So, yes, be interesting to see how those Warriors players get kind of manoeuvred back into the Kiwi Ferns. 4 of them being picked. Of course, they've been in isolation the last 2 weeks with probably nothing but a exercise cycle in their rooms.
Okay, where you go? Stay in! Out!
Mind you, Brandon Smith nailed it, didn't he, in his isolation after the first time, didn't he? I think he clocked up, he did like a Tour de France or something.
Oh, I am told they're doing a lot of TikToks to keep their fitness up.
Yeah, that helps.
Back here, back here. Hold! Go 2.
Here's Rota. Smalley.
Off 14! And square! Back here! Wait! Go 3.
15 minutes to play. Here's Rota. Gives it to Capri Paiko. Originally from Te Awamutu.
Just here. Keep going.
Enjoyed coming up north
Go 4.
for this Premiership season. Totari, excellent front foot running ball. There goes Thompson chasing through with another opportunity. It's going to be Matua. It's a hat trick. Kiri Matua goes over to score a 4th try in the second half.
Kiri Matua has been absolutely outstanding this game. She is on everything. She is chasing ball. She is defensively sound for her team. She is one of the best players in this county's Manukau team. Very unfortunate not to get a look in for the Kiwi Ferns, but she has been for a long time one of the most outstanding players up here in the Auckland and Counties Manukau region in rugby league. As you see here again, John South Tautari has been awesome under the kick, finding the space really well, and Kiri seeing the ball and just sliding in. That skill to pick that ball up in these conditions, I mean, that's just exceptional from Kiri Matua.
What a game she's having. 3 tries, 2 goals. Wairangi, she's been one of the stars of the show.
Yes, indeed, and also, you know, she's set a lot up there. She's just put so much pressure on that right side defence of the Akarana Falcons, and she's really done the damage in the back end of the first half, and in particular the second half. All the traffic has been down that right side. So, yeah, look, they've been fantastic. And you know, let's not forget, on the back of, you know, I watched a girl who's about to take the kick. You know, Matua, I watched her play, 5 games of rugby league last weekend. So, you know, huge effort from her.
Well, let's see if she can continue to score here with another conversion. That's another kick. Happy days for the Counties Manukau Stingrays. 34-0.
They're all eating lollies already down on that sideline. But again, Kiri Matua just so effective in her game. Only 21, still young, still got a lot of time, and offers the game so much. She's been outstanding today.
Yeah, 7 tries in Counties Manukau. Just too much firepower again, honey, for their opponents today. 40 points to 10 it was.
Stand side.
It's been a pretty gallant effort from the Sakarana team. Mixing it up with a short kick off this time, looking for an error, and they've got one.
Knock on.
Thompson.
Here. Show me here. I can on the ball.
Well, from an Akarana point of view, 4 players out there: Scanlon, Hansen, Vahakolo and White. They are the 4 players that are trying to win selection for the Kiwi Ferns next Saturday.
Okay, stand
Selectors will be
down.
watching those players
Back here.
closely.
Must hold.
Malaysia playing the ball. Turua Quedley, Albert Jones, now White, one of those players I just mentioned. Woodham Inosa. Must be said too, they're trying to win this game without R.P. Nichols and Jules Newman. Scanlon. She's still toiling away really well. She's played very well, and there is a try. And it's Charlize White who goes over. And that's a deserved try for Akarana.
Very well-deserved try for the Akarana ladies. They earned that try. They got the turnover ball and just went into attack mode, really. It was the intent to get over. You could see the energy lifting for them. They're not worried about the score. They're worried about playing their best football, and that's exactly what they're doing. And Charlize White gets the points for her team. You see here just the early ball, and she dives over, and Bakani falls off the tackle there. That's a great effort from Charlize White and the Akarana ladies. They're very stoked with that try.
Yeah, good effort from them, Wairangi. At least they haven't dropped their heads.
Yeah, that's right. They've tried hard all game. Unfortunately, a few errors and just the dominant performance from Counties have really kept them out. But she's probably been their most threatening player out there, Charlize White. And she had a little crack before, a sneaky play down the blind side, and she didn't get there. But this time, just pace and a great ball to put her over the line, and Akarana get their first try.
Yeah, she's a versatile player, White too. She played the interchange in the first game, and then that would involve dummy half responsibilities. And she's been playing wider of the ruck in the last 3 games in the second row and in the centres. Now Carly Hansen with this conversion attempt. Hansen, 7 from 12 last week. And could be 1 from 1 here. Or is it? Oh, hard luck for Carly Hansen. So score remains 34-4. Versatile player, Charlize White, one to keep your eye on going forward. Local player from West Auckland, Glenora Bears. Second year in the Akarana team.
Down your way, Jacko.
Slight delay as we wait a kicking tee. Don't forget at 4 o'clock, 25 minutes, we've got that second game today between Akarana and Counties. It's the men's final. Looking forward to that game. 12 all those two teams finished in their round-robin match. So next up for these women's players is the internationals next week. And we've got 2 of them for you. Nua against Tonga and then the Kiwi Ferns against Fetu Samoa. Both of those being played next Saturday at Mount Smart Stadium.
No more, Aiden! Back here, just here.
Charlotte Scanlon.
Okay, 2. 13, you're not there. Outside, through.
Nice play. That's Malaysia up from fullback.
Offload, still 2.
Play continues. Good play. Much better play from Akarana as they head up towards the halfway line.
Hold. Hold.
Lani Lator Williams.
Kurua
Kurua Quedley.
Up now! Back here, must hold. Go, 4.
Albert Jones. Scanlon.
Outside.
Hansen. Faha Kolo chasing through here. The bounce might be a bit awkward. Thompson
All right, that's enough now.
has it for Counties Manukau.
Hold. Go, 1.
See the momentum starting to shift here with the Akarana ladies in their intent to attack.
Off the outline, 2.
Long as they stay strong in this defensive set and try and keep Counties down here, I feel that the momentum's definitely shifting with Lani Lator down and back play at the moment.
Table 3, 2, 4.
Yes, Lator Williams from the Richmond Roses club. On the halfway line, hasn't got up after being hit hard.
Just hold that there.
Yes, Lator Williams, Auckland Vulcans player last year, beaten in the final of the championship today by Upper Central by 60 points to 0, and I hear you scored like 12 tries.
Definitely not 12.
Oh, okay, just 1.
More like 1, but very proud of my Stallions ladies. We ran a number of festivals around the Waikato and Bay of Plenty to pull together this team without having a club competition down there. And to see the talent coming through in our zone has been amazing, and especially a big thanks to our support staff of the Upper Central zone and everything that they've been doing for rugby league.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got them by 2, didn't you, the Auckland Vulcans, who also have some Kiwi Ferns players in there as well. So actually a sprinkling of players who have made the wider Kiwi Ferns squad from the championship as well. So that's good to see. So Lator Williams comes to the sideline. Kaya Atai back out there
Tackle 3. Got about 10.
for the last 7 minutes.
I actually don't know. Release her! Here. Stand up. Hold! We'll go with that. Go, 4.
Mighty plays the ball. Smalley.
Last tackle! Back here. Hold! Go. 11's here.
Totari. Here's Witakohu ranging out wide again. I wondered whether she'd put the cue in the rack. Looks like she hasn't. Thompson, here's Witakohu. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. There was only just a smidgen in that call. Witakohu passing off the ground.
Oh, it's probably her first error of this whole game, and it's not that bad. Actually, she thought she had a pretty viable offload. Unfortunately, hitting the ground first, but it was a great run for her. Again, running on those outside fringes. She's so hard to contain out there.
Yeah, she's equally adept at prop or second row.
Just here. Hold! Hold! Go, 1.
Surely she's going to win selection next week. For the Kiwi Ferns, Witakohu.
Let it
number 8 here.
Back here. Hold. Go.
Yeah,
Four
without
counties.
a doubt, Glenn, without a doubt.
It's 4-2 Moala. She's been excellent for
Move, Crystal. Back here.
Akarana.
Go, 3.
Easily her best of the 4 games that
Thank
they've
you.
played this season, I reckon. Hard contact from Alicia Brider on Strickland, with Daniel Strickland again.
Go, 4.
Albert Jones.
Off the foot. Still 4.
White.
Thank you. Still 4. Play on.
Turua Quedley. And now it is back to Atai
Just here.
on the last.
Hold. Go. Nothing like.
Paiko's been injured in back play.
Outside.
Turua Quedley. Good little option, but picking it up nicely. Gathering it, or might just staying in the field of play. The call of held has come.
Hold. Go, 1. We're going to wear that.
Biddle it was.
Hold. Release. Back here. Hold. Go, 2.
Rota gallops.
Stand out, 10. And square. Hold. She's tangled in. She's tangled in. Hold. Go, 3.
Here come Counties Manukau again. Weber still looking for work late in the game.
Okay, stand now. Back here. Go, 4. No markers.
Rota, out they come to that damaging left again. Totari, Wirakohu to Thompson.
It's okay.
Totari, referee says play on.
6 more. 6 more.
Counties have a restarted tackle count here. Wirakohu
Okay, stand now. Back here. Hold.
looking for one more try. The Counties Manukau Stingrays. Paiko.
We'll go with this one. Okay, she's held, ladies. Let her go. Hold. Go, 2.
Brider tries to drive over. Get the arms free for an offload as well.
Wait. Go, 3.
Albert Jones did a good job to seal the ball. And that's ended rather messy all round, really.
Knock on. No advantage.
Yeah, I think both teams just starting to unravel a little bit here as we enter the closing minutes of this game. And Akarana has defended a lot, and they continue to hold Counties out right through to these last moments of the game. And Counties, as you can see, fatigue setting in, looking a little disorganised on attack.
Akarana can go 90 metres here.
Can we get up?
Big effort if they can do it.
Stand. Out.
Good hands from Malaysia to Hansen. Now 4-2 Moala.
Stand now. Here. Go. 1. Nah.
She's been one of Akarana's best today, as has Scanlon.
Up now, 9. Back here. Hold.
Really hard. Hansen's shown glimpses too, hasn't she, at 5'8". Daniel Strickland.
Hold. Release her. Here. Wait.
Turua
Go,
Quedley.
3.
Albert Jones.
Lead. So 3.
Atai.
Now. Back here. Hold. Hold. Go. 4.
Albert Jones keeping it going on the short side here. Malaysia, not for the first time, hit hard. This time it was Rota.
Go. Nothing, nothing. Inside.
That's been knocked on.
Knock on. Scrum here.
Yeah, Nessa Biddle, it was spilling it forward.
Scrum here.
It's a good opportunity for Auckland to get some more points on the board here, and you see the big hit coming in from Crystal Rota. Oh, ooh, that had to hurt. She's had a rough run this game, but she continues to stay out there, and that's what I like about these young players. They're tough, and they don't mind getting knocked around a little bit. That's what league's all about.
That's exactly right. And here is Malaysia. Hansen being driven back by John Sel Totari.
Hold here. Wait here. Go. 1.
Pauline Hunt with the ball.
Up now, waiting. Stay square. Hold. Go. 2.
Turua Quedley. Nicely delayed pass to Ruth Fye.
Okay, no
Inside the
more
last
line.
minute.
Stay square and hold. Hold. Go. 3.
One more try maybe for Akarana to close out this game. Not going to be easy if they continue to throw passes like that. White cleans up. Oh.
Knock on.
Well, Federico was away there.
County ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate call. She should have had
Advantage played there.
advantage played, absolutely, and she would have been away for a 60-metre dash.
Yeah, it was Federico's try for all money. Well, 11th straight title for Counties Manukau here, no doubt. The smiles will be long into the night for this Counties Manukau Stingrays. And that will do it. It's another title